Let's also talk about another aspect of this. Remember this.
You know, doesn't the truth need to come out?
We'll have
I mean, should he get special privileges that nobody else does?
No, and we'll have to see if they know something about the drugs, and if he lied, you'll have to take appropriate action.
Which might mean not staying in America.
I don't know. You'll have to tell me. You just have to tell me. You would have thought they would have known this a long time ago.
Well, they're talking about Prince Harry there. Prince Harry, of course, has had all these visa problems. Now, we know that the Biden administration, the little forelock touching, be me ever so humble, sir, they've gone out of their way to protect Harry in his visa saga, really. Now, what, you know, long-running saga that basically what we want to know, or what the American people want to know, is when he filled out his visa form to be able to live in America, did he admit, as he's revealed in his book Spare, that he's a drug user, that he's taken cocaine, marijuana and magic mushrooms. So he put that in his book. Now, when he filled his visa out, in the real world, he should have admitted that. In the real world, people don't tend to. So one of two things. If he admitted being a drug user, why was he allowed to stay in America? Because if you or me, Pete, said, yeah, I've taken all these drugs, these illegal drugs, cannabis, cocaine, magic mushrooms, you wouldn't be allowed to live there.
No.
So has he got special treatment because he's royal? That would be wrong in egalitarian America. Or did he not admit it? And if he didn't admit it, that is against the law in America. So both of these things, if he admitted taking drugs, he should be thrown out of America. If he lied on his visa application by not admitting taking drugs, he should be thrown out of America. And Donald Trump, in that interview with Nigel Farage, it's not the first time he's talked about it, has said, he may not have such an easy ride if I'm president, because Donald Trump does not like the way Harry and Meghan treated the Queen. He was a great...
Oh, yeah, he said he was an unforgivable...
The late Queen.
Yeah, he said it was an unforgivable betrayal, you know, and he said that they would be deported, you know, and I think... Well, now, whether Trump goes after this, I don't know, but it would be very fun to watch a lot of these leftists defend the royal and the privileged, you know, jumping the queue and fiddling the rules when it comes to immigration. But there's a couple of royal experts are saying that the backup plan for the Sussexes is for them to go to Portugal.
Yeah, they bought this house,
That actually the plans have already been made in case this actually happens.
Fantastic.
So it will be an interesting one to see how this unfolds, because let's not forget that whilst they didn't endorse Joe Biden, the language was very, very anti-Trump, and they did break kind of royal protocol, broke political neutrality and all the rest of it. But yeah, it is going to be fascinating to see how it plays out. Personally, I don't think Trump will go down this.
He will, but it'll be.
But it would be.
I'll tell you what he will do. I know what he's like. We all know. He'll leave the threat hanging in the air.
Yes, he will.
He really will.
Yeah.
And of course, she actually dallied with the idea of sort of joining the Democrats.
Yeah, she did.
She actually quite fancied, apparently, becoming a potential presidential candidate.
Yeah, she studied international relations, apparently.
But the Democrats looked into it and thought, even the Democrats thought she's not quite up to our standards.
I know,
which isn't very high.
I'm going to say, if they've just had Kamala Harris, you're not up to that.
So there's you. You might want to give us a call. Should Harry be allowed to stay in America? Now, that's on the proviso. I mean, I would say no, he shouldn't be able to. But I'm never going to say that if it means he's coming back to Britain.
Yeah.
As long as he's going to Portugal, kick him out for a laugh. That's my view.